Explain the Xanadu commentary, man. I'll have to do that right after this match. We're going to get into it. Oh, hold on. Did I turn you on? Say something? Oh, nope. Did not. Here we go. Say something now.
All right.
All right, man. We are about to get in it. As I said, it is the Black Plague in the building, and we are going to go and get in on this match between Blazing Aposl and Viceroy. So Blazing Aposl over here in winners quarters. Let me tell you, I actually have not heard this name before.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? And I understand why. You know, Blazing Aposl, I think he's out of PA. I remember seeing him on the Smashadelphia stream. Did pretty well at that tournament. I saw him at NEC as well. I believe he was using Nesto at the time, so I'm a little surprised to see the feature. Maybe he's, you know, elevated his character selection game. We'll see how it goes. Viceroy, he's definitely been one of our most improved players at Xanadu for sure.
Oh, yeah. Even with the switch, too. He used to play Captain Falcon and managed to switch over to Rosalina and learn that character quite easily. And now, you know, this man has some of the most beautiful Rosalina walls that I've seen, at least in Xanadu. I mean, that guy, I think he was the first person I saw to do that whole up air to the Luma shot to the up air again as someone tries to air dodge away. So
gotcha. And I just thought about it. You know, speaking of which, you know, I do believe he was a Nest main, or maybe still is. This is Rosalina though, so it's going to be, you know, one of those characters that maybe forces you off your main. We've even seen, you know, players as lead as foe opt to go different characters against Rosalina. You know, that's how much of an advantage he has at that matchup. But the Peach, not doing the best right now, but he still has the stock, so still an opportunity to bring this one back.
I mean, I think this matchup was actually kind of slightly difficult for Peach. So fact, you know, I mean, any matchup that kind of makes you not want to float is a match that's hard for Peach, and this is one of them. You know, she gets caught in the air at any given moment. She can get hit by Starbase. She can hit by just a stray Luma out there chilling, and it's going to be hard for her to get by. She can also get rid of Luma pretty easily, but she has to get a little risky for it. So let's see if he decides to throw some, you know, throw caution to the wind and do that.
Yeah,
might a little risky out there.
You know, might have to, considering how much he's down right now. Viceroy really just kind of dictating the pace here.
All right, so I mean, we got 68% on the board right here. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was a read or if he was just going to throw it out. Anyway, oh, nice stuff. Catching the roll in, though. So that side B really paid off for him. Put him on that platform. Viceroy forced to pick an option, and that option that he chose was wrong.
Yeah, and that's really just fantastic for Blazing, because when you look at how much it seemed like Viceroy was really dominating from the start, you know, you didn't get much of a shot right there, but just big, you know, again, how you said, going for risks, opportunity, you know, a lot of times it can pay off. So our man still with some fighting spirit here.
Yep, there goes that Luma gentleman right there. Little interesting right there that he decided to go for that and then go for the rapid jab right after. He almost got the roll through. Didn't work out too much in his favor. Now, this is the real problem right here. Peach being so far behind, you know, she has to start playing a little more riskier to get in there. But, you know, you're already in up smash range. So, like, watch the way you approach right here, because if he reads it, you're just going to get up smash for free.
That is indeed.
Wow. Okay, so just land straight on top of him with an air dodge.
You know,
honestly,
I feel like it was so unexpected. It was probably the best option in that situation. So props to him.
Like, to go straight at someone and not even throw, like, he's like, all right, I'm about to throw out this option. Then you throw out an air dodge. He's like, what? Like, got me.
Sometimes it just works out.
Oh, got the split up, but now, every now and then, I think when you get the split up like that with Peach, you know, if you get that down there and it pops Luma up, you should probably try to go for Luma and just hit her with a clean F smash. I think any F smash will get her Luma off the ledge.
Right, off the stage. And that's,
you know
exactly what he needs right now. He's playing a dangerous game here at 125, but he's able to clear Luma, so let's see if we can take advantage of that.
Oh. All right, I mean, so he's starting to get some damage on the board, but at the same time, you know, as I said, you know what? That was actually kind of safe. I will give him that, because even if he hit shield, he would have just bounced off, and I don't think, with Luma not being on the field, he wouldn't have been able to get up smash right there, unless it was a run up smash. Nice stuff by Viceroy, though, still closing that stock out.
Yeah, maybe it's a little too late for Blazing there. We saw him, you know, trying to rally a little bit, but that percentage is a little too high. Eats the up air. Good stuff to Viceroy. He's really showing up at this tournament. I feel like he was pretty upset at the results at the Arcadian. Like,
what did he place at the Arcadian?
He didn't win.
Okay, well, he didn't win. I got that much.
I know that's what he went in there to do, but no, not a bad showing at all so far. This is winners quarters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's big time right now. It's a pretty hard event too, and you know, a lot of out of state, you know, including Blazing Aposl, who's playing for us right now. So MDVA definitely needs to show up.
So it looks like he's getting. I'm not sure. It looks like he's getting a little coaching right here from Random Task.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's who he's looking over to off the stream.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Random Task sitting right there. So he's talking to him about a little bit, you know, hopefully giving him some good advice right there. You know what feels bad when you when you coach someone and they get body harder.
Yeah, that's
like, I hope you want to listen to me.
That makes you rethink your career. Like, all right, I couldn't do it as a player. My coaching ain't getting it done. Like, what's next? Yo, hand me the mic, man. Like, come on through, man. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Looks like Blazin is electing to stick with the Peach. Again, not didn't do too bad of a job. It's just the deficit he was facing the last game was a little much to overcome. But off to a good start here, eliminating Luma right from the start. That's where he needs to kind of go.
Yeah.
Not give her any breathing room.
Oh, there he is, kind of stepping on him right there, but not getting too much. I mean, he needs to get that last big hit off that down air to really capitalize off that. But yeah, man, as I said, he really has to play almost like a totally opposite way of what you want to play Peach. Peach is one of those characters that kind of likes the space, you know, get those good hitboxes in there, and also some nice shield pressure between down airs and neutral airs and whatnot. But you really can't do that too well against Rosalina.
Right.
You know, she's going to be outranging you the entire time. She's got Luma on the board. It's really hard for you to float. So he has to, like, technically basically go in. He has to play like a very rush down Peach, and like that can be a little difficult, especially in this matchup.
Yeah, especially if it's a style you're not used to playing too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep that in mind. Be very difficult. This is a pretty even contest at the beginning here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, definitely looking good right here. A lot better than the first game right here. Almost caught that roll with that back air. Ends up getting scooped up anyway. Right. Nice.
Coming through.
I think he was actually looking to get rid of Luma right there. Now, something to point out is that, you know, you do get a decent amount of follow-ups from down throw with Peach, but now that Rosalina has so much damage on her, I think he should probably start going for like 4 throws.
Right.
Just to also hit Luma at the same time. Possibly, you know, slap Luma off.
Yeah, I mean, any chance you get to eliminate her from an equation is good. Which is probably what he needs right now. Being pressured here on the left side of the stage, trying to get back. Still being contained for the most part. Oh, all right, I like that roll. All right. Get off the stage into the forward air. Pasta knowing exactly where he was going right there. See if he can do it again.
Oh, almost had that, but actually still a good, you know, option actually to finish Luma right there. So, oh, the bomb on deck.
Now this could be big right here.
I hope he does what. All right, so this is the hot stuff right here. You throw it up, like you run up to someone and then you throw it up and then you grab them.
Right.
Because like they're expecting you to throw it at them, so they didn't shield. You throw it up and then grab them and then up throw. That's usually how I get my bomb setups whenever I decide to play Peach. But.
And that's really good that you say that, because the bomb really just it commands so much respect, and a lot of times it will force you in your shield because you know you're just so terrified of losing that stock. But you know, a well-versed Peach has other ideas to get the job done. Not working out there for Blazin though.
Yeah, still trying to get down. Managed to double air dodge through that situation. Luckily for him, Viceroy was facing the other way because Luma would have been right where he decided to air dodge had he been turned around. Oh, that's going to be it. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it was a little while before we saw finally somebody dropping a stock right there. It's Viceroy a small lead here. Let's see if he can chip away at it though, Blazin.
Oh, almost caught that jump yet again. He's actually been catching a decent amount of these jumps with those forward airs. So, I mean, the option is there.
Yes.
The coverage is right. He was just a little off on space in that time. Does not miss space that one, though, and gets that stock. So now we got an even game yet again. Only 37%. Nothing too much to, you know, whine about.
Yeah, I like that. As long as, you know, you can be behind, but as long as you can keep it close, you know what I mean? That's a good boost, not only for your confidence, just in general. It's like, all right, well, I know I can get in there. I know I can get it done. Even if this is a tough matchup with potentially, you know, my secondary.
And Smash 4, like being that 2-stock game, has made this kind of a volatile game in that sense where, you know, you could be really far behind and then finally get that first stock off, and then that rage could actually just help you win this game a lot faster than you might have thought if the game was even, basically.
Yeah, it does force a different style of play, which I can appreciate. You know what I mean? It's just another element. It's a different game. So
yeah.
It's one of those things you got to adapt and deal with.
And I'm really liking the usage of these side Bs right here. He is catching every time Viceroy lands near the ledge, he ends up throwing out a side B, basically, to get either Viceroy or Luma. And every time he gets Luma, you know, just makes this matchup a little bit easier for him.
Very true. All right, but she is
there it is again.
Yeah, he shielded right there and got him in the air. And this is the scariest place to be at a higher percent against Rosalina, in the air.
Wow, that.
And that is exactly why.
That was like an elevated gentleman. Like that was a little farther up than usual. And right after that follows up with the nice up air, finishing that game. Viceroy, such a nice, you know, Rosalina Luma player. Like we always